Now what? More bullshit, of course. Now I'm in a weird maze-like underground car park. I'm genuinely baffled at what's going on. I don't have the patience to think about it. I'm out of food and liquid. If I don't find anything soon, I'll starve to death. I know a human can live without food for about a week, but water? We need that every day. So if I don't find that soon, then I'm in big trouble. I think I'm hallucinating too, because I keep thinking I saw something at the end of these corridors. I don't want to bump into that scary screaming thing again. I'm getting delirious from the lack of H2O at this point, but I finally found some boxes in some side rooms. A lot of boxes I find appear to be already looted since there's nothing in them. But I keep searching until I finally find something. A granola bar and some bottled water on a desk. I have never, ever been so happy to see a fucking granola bar in all my life. I devoured that bitch with extra enthusiasm. I take a sip of the bottle of water, only to be taken back by the taste of it. What the? Tastes kind of... nutty. Like almonds? Yeah, I don't like nuts. But at this point, I didn't care. I drank most of it, leaving a small amount for later. It's likely day 3 or 4 of being here, so I'm more than ready to take a well-deserved rest. Before I sleep, I take a moment to lament on the situation I find myself in. Where the hell am I? How do I get out? Did I trip into an alternate universe or something? Did I make the right decisions back in that other place? Should I have stayed in place and waited for someone to find me? Should I have taken different turns? I'm missing my family like crazy, and I'm fearing the worst since without me providing for them, what would become of them? My mother and father. I got to find a way out of here and fix everything up. But shit man, how do I even go about it? How do I even explain it when I get out? To my mum, my boss, my friends? They won't believe me. They think I went on some intense drug trip or went through a mental psychosis or something. But nah, a weird alternate dimension is just sci-fi hippy-dippy bullshit. I awake to a growling stomach. Fair, since a granola bar wasn't much, but at least now I know I can find things in this place. Better grab anything that looks useful. I rummage around the area for a while, finding some more nut water and a 10-foot rope, but no food. I hate this place. It's just grey and horrible. Walking around feels like I wasn't making any progress. I don't know. I was hungry. After walking around, I heard noises coming from a side room in the main corridor. I readied myself to run, since I had no idea what was in there. The door was half open and I could see shadows and hear faint whispers. Then I saw a face wrap around the door, and I saw their eyes meet mine. I had no idea if it was good or bad, so I didn't want to take any chances and started running. I heard 2 sets of feet following behind me. I tried to lose them, taking twists and turns, until I heard one yell, "Hey, stop! We want to help! You'll run into..." I didn't hear the rest, since I just didn't care. I don't want to be left alone with 2 people, if they are people that is, with no one else around or a weapon to defend myself with. That is until I turn a corner to run into something gruesome. I ran into a pitch black area hoping I could lose my pursuers in the dark, and ran into a huge fucking face smiling at me. It was all white, glowing even, staring at me like it was happy to see me, with its big grin, big fangs. Oh. I still quake with fear wherever I encounter them. I only froze. It's all I can do. I thought it was over, until my chasers became my saviours by throwing some bright light at it. It flared, but I was pale. What the fuck was that thing? The 2 men who was chasing me pulled me back into the light, and took some time necessary to catch our breaths. One handed me some nut water. Gross. Turns out they were trying to help me the whole time. While I was running around like a chicken, I didn't know how dangerous this place can really be. The truth is, I knew absolutely nothing. They explained that that thing was called a smiler. Fitting. And that they were with a group of people called the MEG, the Major Explorers Group. That I am in level 1 of the Backrooms, and that they'll take me to a safe place and explain everything. On the walk back to their base, they told me their names, June and Alexis, a scavenging team for the MEG. And they apparently do this a lot, finding new wanderers and bringing them back to base safely. Said that their real names was part of their old lives and that there was no point keeping on to those old names. New world, new names. Oh no, is this for real? At this point, I started to think that there was no way back. Back at their base, upon walking through the threshold of the main gate, my eyes were assaulted by such a contrasting sight I haven't seen since I arrived in the Backrooms place thing. The base is fully manned, with plenty of supplies strewn all around. People guarding, taking stocks, performing research, even combat training. Civilization at last. I finally get the chance to unwind and relax for a bit, but I'm still on guard. You never know who you could trust. After destroying a very high-calorie meal and getting at least a full day's sleep, I awake feeling refreshed, but conflicted. Which brings us to now. Last night, June told me during dinner that I should start writing a diary, since I'll most likely need it to help keep my sanity stable, so I'll do that. Now that I have this diary, I can keep track of stuff. Not sure how useful it will be to me though. I think I've been here for 5 or 6 whole days. I'm not sure, so I'm just going to stop counting. I'll take a moment to weigh my options. What do I do now? Can I even leave this Backrooms place? If I can, then how? There must be a way. I'll speak with some people here and soak up all the information I can and make an informed decision on what to do next.